Hi friends, welcome to the Cozy Cushion. It's Natasha, your spiritual strength coach and intuitive empath and medium. I just wanted to drop by today and leave a video to talk about being tired. Tired is not a natural state of being. Oftentimes, tiredness means that our spirit is exhausted and our physical body becomes exhausted as a result. As a strength coach and spiritual strength coach, I just wanted to come and stop by and remind you of a few simple techniques that everyone can do in their day to help them feel better and more awake and more at ease. This will help reduce our stress, and when our stress levels come down, we're less tired. We become very tired, struggling, forging forward, trying to figure it out. All these processes that we're bombarded with every day of our life are sincerely exhausting. So I come here every Ruby Tuesday and do my best to sit back and talk with you about things that really mean something deep to me and that have really helped me on my spiritual journey and living my best life and ultimately living my full-time purpose, which is very closely connected to being dedicated and committed to showing up for you every Tuesday, to share little tidbits of wisdom, of things that can really bring you peace and bring you back to the present moment, and oftentimes increase your spiritual strength when our bodies feel lighter. Our physical bodies feel better and less tired. And my goal every day of my life is to not only help myself struggle less in life, become more present and available to my friends and family, I also want to teach you to do the same as I grow. So today in the Movement is Medicine series, I just wanted to really bring it back to one of the most simple principles that brings me the most energy into my personal life. And it's not what you think. This principle can give you physical strength, spiritual strength, and it can really break up bad days, most importantly. It can make us present and grounded in the moment and make us very less reactive to the things that happen in our life. When we take these 3 simple steps to connect to our breath, we also have an opportunity to relax, become less stressed out, and we also nurture our sense of self and our self-worth, and it gives back to us. After all, I'm here to remind you the most important person on earth is you. You're immensely loved by me, and it's important to me that we all step out of our comfort zone and out of our patterns that no longer serve us. There's so many of us in today's world that are committed to patterns that make us tired, overweight, exhausted, stressed, frazzled, and disconnected. We doom scroll on our phones hour after hour, laughing at funny things, only to get off and feel like our heart rate has increased. Also, we're not sleeping, friends. We're not sleeping because we're not giving our mind and our hearts a break from what we know we need. And I'm here just to remind you that it's so important to breathe oxygen into our bodies. Everybody that's watching this video may not have been breathing before they came in. So I'm going to spend some time, and I want to encourage you to take these breaths with me because it's a game changer. if we're stressed out, if we're stuck, if we're in jobs that are no longer serving us. It's really important that we step out of our comfort zones, because what our comfort zone is, friends, is poison. It's toxic. We become stuck in it, and we really need to move through it. And that's what spiritual strength is all about, is finding the courage and the tools that you personally need to move forward in your life. Find your own purpose. Most importantly, create a life that's full of self-love, not self-doubt. And that's my passion in life, is coaching on those topics. And I invite you in to my world, my tribe, to connect with me and let me know how I can help you level up in your life. What's important to you? What is making you tired? What are you sick and tired of? Because we're all a little sick and tired of something. So today, I'm just going to connect you with a breath technique that's very essential. So everybody that does not sleep, this is very good medicine for you. So when I go to sleep at night, I have a practice and routine and ritual of drinking water before I fall asleep. I always take water with me to bed, because water really helps our systems, all of our systems, function better, especially at night. And it also gives us energy. So there's also a lot of water non-drinkers, people that don't drink water. So if you're not a water drinker, I encourage you to pick up 2 ounces of water and sip at it today. Especially if you want more energy, especially if you're tired. So, when we drink our water, our systems all activate better. We don't have to down gallons of water. We just need to sip at water. Consistency really is key in spiritual strength. Doing even one thing consistently until it's very natural and healthy part of our life is what is building spiritual strength is all about. One of the greatest game changers for me in my life through when I was a young mom, I had a lot of addicted habits. I was a drinker. I smoked a lot of pot, and I also was prescribed a lot of medicines for anxiety and depression that I really needed a lot more support in, so I know a lot of people are there as well. So one of the techniques that I learned in my life to help me get better and better every day in every way was to breathe consciously and deeply and fully and consistently. Every single day, I would always think about breathing. If I had anxiety, I would think about breathing. If I was stressed out, I'd be thinking about breathing. If I was triggered by somebody in my family or the outside world for whatever reason, I made it a habit to think about breathing. When I go to sleep, my habit is, instead of counting sheep, I count breaths. And I count deep breaths, very slow as possible. But today I'm going to teach you a 3-breath breathing technique, a very brief hold, because not everybody's used to this. So I don't want you doing it in your car. I want you to take a moment and a step back from your life to separate yourself from your job, your children, your everything. I want you to just stop for a moment. I want you to get a cozy cushion, because that's what I teach here, is to find your cozy cushion and your spiritual strength. And I want you to sit down during this exercise. I'm going to stand only because I've been in coaching all day, and I've been sitting down a lot of the day, and I've got another I'm just going to stand for this, and I'm okay to do it. But I do want you sitting down so that you're grounded. So I want you doing this technique when you're going to bed. Not just sometimes, every night. I want you to make it a very healthy habit, no matter what time it is. And it's going to give your body oxygen, and it's going to bring down your heart rate, and it's going to give you more energy. So I do this numerous times a day. My day actually starts with breath work and conscious breathing. The incredible change that conscious breathing has brought to my life is it reduces my stress, my anxiety. It makes me way less reactive in life, especially to the people that I love and that love me. Because everything can get overwhelming. Jobs can become overwhelming, children can be overwhelming, and just society as a whole can be very, very overwhelming. So I'm going to share this, of course, on my YouTube channel. And I'm going to allow for it to also be shared. Sometimes I make my videos not available to teenagers or all age groups. So this particular video I'm going to make available to everybody because I realize that our earth is in dire need of healing and connection, especially to the human body. We no longer care for our human bodies like we should. We're no longer willing to do the work, and it's important that we start somewhere. So no matter where you are or what you've got going on, things can get better with breath. So if you've got your cushion, I'm just going to teach this breath. I'm just going to ask that you do it with me. And we're just going to connect for a moment here. So just a very gentle exercise. It's not complicated. You just need for it to be consistent. So it's just 3 breaths in through the nose, all the way in into the belly and then chest, and then breathe all the way out nice and slow. At the end of the 3rd breath, I'm going to ask you to hold on the inhale, and then we're just going to release that breath, and we're just going to take a moment to feel, because feeling is healing, and our world needs more healing in the world. And so let's do it. Let's connect to our breath. Gentle breath in, sit nice and tall, chin up. My eyes are closed because I really want to connect deeply with you guys. You can close your eyes in this intimate space, this sacred space of pure white love. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose, into the belly, into the chest, all the way in. Exhale through the mouth, all the way out. In through the nose, into the belly, into the chest, all the way in. Exhale through the mouth. I want this next one to be nice and deep, all the way in through the nose. Exhale once again through the mouth, completely all the way out. Wonderful. On this breath in, breathe in through the nose and hold. Body nice and tight, tummy nice and tight, pulling up on the perineum, Kegel squeeze. Nice tight body, up through the chest, shoulders down and back, holding that breath. Eyes up into the head, fist clenched, squeezing, holding, squeeze our whole body for just a moment. Release and exhale, nice and slow. Start breathing again, just normally, how we normally would. In and out. And doing this over and over and over again as we fall asleep. We can take as many breaths as we want, in and out. We can count to 20. We can hold till we can't hold that breath no more. Exhale all the way out. Breathe for another 10. You can make up whatever pattern feels good to your body. We need to listen to our bodies, our human bodies, what carry us through every day of our lives. All of us are becoming subject to being pulled apart from our minds and our hearts. We're losing our breath. We're getting constricted. We're losing energy because our cell phones are sapping the energy out of us completely. We're not playing. We're not connecting with one another. We're not breathing. And most importantly, we're not moving as much as we could be. We need to get back out in nature. We need to go out in the sun. Today in Nova Scotia, we're very fortunate to have a calm before the storm. And we've had a very nice, sunny, and warm day. So I've taken numerous times today to step outside, stand nice and tall, my arms out, and just breathing deeply in and out and allowing the sun to bask on me. I'm a firm believer that the sun gives us energy. And when we stand on the ground, the bare ground, or even on our decks in our sock feet, we are grounding to Mother Earth, whether it's in the moonlight or the sunlight. And when we allow that air and sun or moonlight to cast on us, we really do pick up a natural rhythm Mother Nature gave us to heal ourselves, our souls, and our spirit. And if we practice that every day of our lives, we're not going to be tired. People used to always say to me when they would come to the gym, some of you that don't know, I used to work in a gym, and my favorite part of that job was being on the floor 24/7, as well as greeting people when they come in. And I was also known for walking you out of the gym to say goodnight. I just loved it when you showed up for yourself. And that was very, very, very important to me. So we need to all show up for ourselves. We need to slow down. We need to start breathing and drink water. And when people come into the gym, they'd always say, you know, you always have so much energy. I wish I had what you were on. And I learned a while ago that breathing could replace so many bad habits in my life, like alcohol and drugs and drama and not knowing, and reduce my anxiety and depression. So I'm a firm believer in movement, moving the body in whatever way. Listen to your body and move it more. Even if it's around your house, even if it's just your feet and your hands, move your body, stand tall. Take breaks if you're in an office and in your cubicle or something like that, or if you're a teacher and you have to be sitting down. I highly recommend standing up and teaching and moving around. Create movement so your students know how to move things through their body. It's going to be a great practice actually for you both. It's going to be a game changer if you're actually breathing and taking your time. Your students are going to receive you completely different, and it's going to go much smoother for you. So it's amazing how breath can change so many things in just very, very simple ways. So just a little bit of housekeeping before I go. Like I said, my name is Natasha. You can find me at the Cozy Cushion on Facebook. You can add me there. As well as I always appreciate when people leave me comments below. If you leave me a comment, we can start a conversation. We can get to know each other and how I may be able to help you in your life. I am taking appointments for coaching, mediumship, and intuitive spiritual readings. One of my favorite things to do is sit with you and read the Akashic Records and what that means for you. It's a very empowering way to learn more about ourselves and, most importantly, what makes us happy and how to improve our life. So there's really no way to go wrong with that. So thank you so much for staying with me for this 19 minutes. As always, I appreciate it. You are loved by me. I want you to move forward today and protect your peace and create your calm in your life, because it's going to bring more love into your life than you ever thought possible, not only for yourself, but also for others. And that's one of my goals and my full-time purposes here on life. So take care, friends. Be safe. be healthy, be happy, be whole. You can do this. If you're struggling right now, there's a whole community and tribe of people, including myself, that are just waiting for you to reach out. We're ready to help you. Light workers are people that are just available to be present with you as you change and grow through life. And it's one of my favorite jobs I've ever had. So I'm going to leave you this video. You take care. You are loved by me, and I'm going to see you next week. Thanks so much for being a part of the Cozy Cushion. You're appreciated.